Okay, I think we're go now.
Okay.
We got a good video of how we flub up. And that is how the system works when you're talking about online
Yes.
and live. Because when it's live, it's live. And
Absolutely.
I found my glasses.
Yes, in the same place as mine. I spent a lot of time looking for my glasses on the top of my head as well.
Damian, thank you for being here.
You know.
And as part of this production test, I guess it works. And we're here at the Chanticleer Authors Convention 2024. And you've been here before.
Yes, I have. I've been here probably for the last 5 or 6 years. I or my family have been coming. My son at age 18 was a finalist with his first book, and so I came with him to experience Chanticleer, and we as a family have been coming back ever since. It's one of those little things that's in our diary now.
Well, I love that because Chanticleer is such a, becomes a family. It really does. It's small enough to be a family, big enough to include everybody, and international around the world.
That's good.
I have met some amazing people, truly. I've become good friends with a bunch of them. And not just authors, although that's really what brings us together here, is authorship. But editors and narrators, and just all things writing. And that's what Author in the Headlights is about. It's readers and writers, because what good is writing if nobody reads it?
Absolutely, yes.
So if we can spread that good news to people to listen to read, then we're doing our job.
Absolutely, and I think one of the things that I like most about Chanticleer, writing and putting yourself out there makes you vulnerable. It doesn't matter who you are as a person. There's a big step to putting your thoughts and ideas, whether it's fiction or non-fiction, on a piece of paper and sharing it with people. And I think everybody at Chanticleer recognizes that in themselves and in each other, and that's why it's so supportive.
Well, it's true, because we're all growing together, so we've all gone through the similar things together, and we can share that. We can share it, we can teach and train, and or just pat somebody on, yeah, I've been there. And it's an important thing.
And inspire. I think as I said, I started because my son, on a family holiday when we were 15, was being a typical teenager on a holiday. There was clearly lots of things going on in his head that were, that he wasn't speaking, and he was frustrated. And he shocked us all by forcefully declaring at dinner on one of the days of the holiday that he wanted to be a writer. And it was just like, it almost screamed out of it, almost literally.
That's really awesome that somebody that young has all of a sudden comes up with, that's what I want to do.
That was his passion. And his mum and I are both very kind of laid back people in lots of ways, and we just went, okay, do it then, write, and he has been writing ever since.
Well, it takes that passion. So those things are elemental into becoming who we're going to be.
Absolutely.
And to become a writer, it's better to do it young than wait till you're my age. I started when I was 65, I think. Yeah, I still have some growth time to write. My mother actually was published at 94. So, you're never, my favorite saying to my kids was, what are you going to remember? I know, Dad, you're never too big and you're never too old. That's been the same, because you're never too big and you're never too old. If you're going to do it or try.
Absolutely.
Go down in flames, but at least you're going to do it.
Well, and Isaac is through his writing has inspired my wife and myself to both write books. So
that is awesome.
Yeah, we've been teasing each other because next year we could have 3 books, all from different members of the family in the competition, and then all of the the family facade of togetherness goes away because we're then competing with each other.
There you
But
go.
that's
So you heard it here first,
Yeah.
folks. Okay, and this is Damian Fozard, by the way. Is that correct?
That's great.
And your son is
Isaac Fozard, he wrote a book, Cold Heart, which was a very intriguing kind of dystopian vision for a 15-year-old to come up with a central character who was a sociopath in that he didn't understand or feel emotions. Not as we typically see a sociopath as this negative thing. He just did not understand the world, and he also has a congenital analgesia, so he doesn't feel pain. And so what you have is a character who can only imagine the world around him because he can't understand or sense it.
That's amazing, particularly from a teenager, but from my background as a firefighter EMT for years, I recognize that so many youth, that's why there's so many suicides and things, because they're connected with those things that we as adults learn to grow out of or disregard. Yes, the teenagers learning to connect with or feeling those things and being able to write about it. I bet it's a great book. Well, no wonder it was where it was the finalist.
Yes.
And we're going to cut this short. These are all just little sessions, but we will get back together and do a real podcast, a full session with you at Author in the Headlights. So until next time we meet, this is the Chanticleer Authors Convention in beautiful Bellingham, Washington, and we'll see you again, I'm sure.